It has been almost 4 years since the release of Shadow of War, and Monolith has been sitting quietly all this time without telling us about their plans. And with Talion's story over, the fans don't even know what to expect. But what are the odds of Monolith Productions announcing another Middle-earth title at this year's E3? And the truth is, the chances are pretty high. Hi folks, how's it going? I'm Ben Snow and welcome to my channel, and in this video I want to discuss all of the possibilities and all of the facts that indicate another entry to the Middle-earth games. We're gonna look at some dates, we're gonna check out some job listings with very specific requirements, and also we're gonna discuss a very important hint hidden inside the Shadow of War about the upcoming title. Before we start, make sure to hit the thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. When I first started writing for this video, I thought this is going to be more of a rumor type of video, where I just theorize about stuff because there isn't much to work off. But when I started my research, I realized that it is more than obvious that they are actually working on another Middle-earth title. Okay, so the first indicator, it's the timeline. As I mentioned in the beginning of the video, it's been almost 4 years since Shadow of War, and it looks like they usually spend about 3 years on their games. Shadow of Mordor started its development sometime in 2011, then in 2013 they announced the game, and in September 2014 it got released. Then in February 2017 they announced the Shadow of War, and in fall of the same year it got released. So, for each of the Middle-earth titles it took roughly 3 years to complete. Now, we're already in 2021, and there hasn't been any announcement yet. However, 2020 was a rough year for everyone. And I think it is safe to say that the only reason we didn't get anything from them last year is because of the pandemic. So if they're planning for a 2022 release, then I think E3 2021 could be a perfect time to announce this game. And it is quite possible it's gonna happen this Sunday during the Warner Bros. Showcase. I mean, of course this doesn't guarantee it's gonna be the new Shadow of War. It can also be some other game they're working on. However, there were quite a few job listings that made me reconsider. So we got a bunch of job listings here from Monolith's official website, where they, as always, require people to be freaking gaming gods with 50 years of experience and have like a million AAA titles behind their back. So unless you're the Gandalf of gaming, don't even try applying. But anyways, among those crazy-ass requirements, some of them caught my eye. The lead concept artist has to have an industry-leading understanding of animal anatomy with an ability to render realistic animal and creature concepts. Industry-leading understanding of costume design throughout human history with a focus on the medieval timeframe. The key parts here are the creature concept and medieval timeframe. I mean, hello, creatures? And medieval is probably the only non-spoilery way to describe the Middle-earth setting. For a senior designer, the part of their daily routine would be to design, implement, and iterate on in-game behaviors on NPCs, including beasts. Again, we keep seeing beasts here. Senior narrative designer has to have passion for storytelling in all media, especially the fantasy genre. And a bunch of other positions require knowledge in open world, first-person and third-person games, and same requirements keep repeating. Fantasy, creatures, medieval, open world, AAA. I mean, of course, this can mean many different things, but knowing Monolith's previous works, it's easy to narrow it down to one title: Middle-earth Shadow of something. Like, I don't know. Here's the thing, there's a chance that they will re-establish the name of the sequel. It may not have the shadow part in it, because Talion's story is over, and it would be great if they could focus more on the rest of Middle-earth. Like, I believe we've seen enough of Mordor. You know, there's just so much more to explore. There's Gondor, Rohan, Rivendell, Mirkwood, and the Misty Mountains, the freaking North. Like, my biggest wish is for them to make the next game's storyline revolve around the Witch King of Angmar regaining its power back. Like, that could be freaking amazing. It could be called, like, The Shadow of North. Or, like, I don't know, The Fall of Gondor, if it's gonna be about Gondor. But overall, just let us explore the rest of Middle-earth. And the thing is, it is most likely that we will. Because I believe they left a hint inside the game to where the next game is going to take place. Like, it's been there the whole time. I'm surprised no one really noticed it. So okay, let's take a look at the map from Shadow of Mordor. Here we don't see much besides the area of Mordor near the Black Gate, right? But everything that we see on the map can be explored. Now let's take a look at the map of Shadow of War. Here obviously the map is much bigger and we see a huge chunk of Mordor where we can go to. But we also see the eastern part of Gondor, and we were never able to go there. Like, why would you show us the Minas Tirith, the Osgiliath, the Dead Marshes, with us not being able to go there? Like, when I first saw this map, I was like, ooh, cool, we're gonna be able to go to Minas Tirith. But we never had that chance. I was really disappointed. Like, why would you put the Minas Tirith there? Why would you tease us with it? And that's when I realized they are teasing us. They are simply letting us know where we're going next. Like, seriously, they allow us to see this whole portion of the map without letting us go there. I mean, I know this is a bit of a stretch. Hello, the comment section, but think about it. Just why would they show it? I think it's quite possible that they let us see those areas to kind of indicate what's coming next. Because, I mean, you gotta at least agree with me that it is quite odd that they put those areas on the map and never let us go there. Like, I thought maybe one of the DLCs is gonna take place in there, but nope, that never happened. And you know, this makes me even more hopeful about the next sequel. Like, I'm starting to believe that the new Middle-earth title is actually in the works, and it is quite possible that the story will take place in Gondor, and hopefully other more picturesque places off the Middle-earth. Now the question is, when would they announce this title? Again, I think the year 2022 is the reasonable time for this game, and I think this year's E3 is the place for its reveal. However, Warner Bros. Has a lot on their plate right now, and also this would mean there will be 2 Middle-earth titles coming in the same year. But who cares about Gollum? Who wants to play that stealth game? I mean, I do, kinda. I mean, it is a good point. Why would they release 2 Middle-earth titles in the same year? But Gollum is not with Warner Bros. And I don't think this will stop Warner Bros. From stealing the Blacken from Daedalic Entertainment, so there is a chance. Of course, you should take this whole thing with a grain of salt, because this is just me looking at the current situation and putting everything together using everything that we know so far. But also, big part of this is me wishing for another Middle-earth game like Shadow of War, but with a new storyline and with other locations of this amazing world. Because I love both of those games, regardless of the microtransaction nonsense. Monolith has raised the bar for Middle-earth games, and I would really love for them to expand even more. But soon, we will all find out if this becomes a reality or remains a myth. Let me know if you would love for another Shadow sequel from Monolith. And what do you think are the chances of them announcing this Middle-earth game this Sunday? Let me know in the comments below. By the way, for those of you who are already subscribed to my channel, I also stream on Twitch together with my friend Carlos, where we play all kinds of scary games. So if you're into the horror genre, check out the link in the description below. Alright, see you next time.